Some stories break your heart not because of what happened, but because of who it happened to. Today, I have a story that will leave you speechless. It's not gossip. It's not drama. It's a real tragedy that no one saw coming. A man loved by millions, gone too soon. And then, there's a brave woman in the industry, standing alone, refusing to take the dark road to fame. Yes, we're talking about Malcolm-Jamal Warner and Chlöe Bailey. Two artists, two very different battles, but one powerful message: don't sell your soul just to be seen. So let's start with the heartbreaking news that has shaken the entertainment world. Malcolm-Jamal Warner. The name alone brings back memories. If you grew up watching The Cosby Show, you knew him as Theo Huxtable, the funny, smart, sometimes clueless teen who made us laugh every week. But Malcolm was never just Theo. He was so much more. A brilliant actor, a deep poet, a Grammy-winning musician, and above all, a man of integrity. But sadly, on what should have been a happy family trip to Costa Rica, Malcolm drowned while swimming. He was only 55 years old. There were no signs, no medical warnings, just a sudden, shocking accident. And just like that, a life full of wisdom, art, and inspiration was gone. What made Malcolm different wasn't just his talent, it was how he used it. He never chased clout. He never played roles that disrespected his culture or his people. He once said, "There's nothing in my career I'm ashamed of." Even if I wasn't the best in every role, at least I never misrepresented who I am or where I come from. In an industry where many bend their values for a quick check, Malcolm stood tall. He said no to roles that didn't sit right with his soul. He said no to fame that came with a price. And that's not easy, especially when the world is watching. His death is a loss not just to Hollywood, but to everyone who believes in doing things the right way. Let's take a moment, not just to mourn Malcolm, but to learn from his journey. He didn't chase success. He created meaningful work. He respected his craft. And he respected us, the audience. If you're someone who's chasing dreams, building something real, or just trying to stay true to yourself in a fake world, remember Malcolm. Because his story proves, it's better to be remembered with respect than forgotten with fame. We just talked about Malcolm-Jamal Warner, a man who walked through Hollywood without ever losing his identity. Now, let's talk about a young woman walking a similar road, but in today's industry. One that's more viral, more demanding, more brutal, and more fake. Her name is Chlöe Bailey.
Hi, I'm Chlöe Bailey. I am 5'5" and I live in LA.
You probably know her from her duo with her sister Hallie, or maybe from her solo career. She's a powerhouse. She sings, writes, dances, produces, acts, plays instruments, literally the full package. But recently, Chlöe said something that had people talking. Something honest. Raw. Real. She admitted that the reason she's not further ahead in her career is because she refuses to sell her soul. Chlöe recently watched a film called Sinners. It's a deep, metaphorical movie about music, fame, and temptation. In it, the main character is a gifted artist. But he's told that in order to become truly successful, he has to give something up his soul. Chlöe saw herself in that story. She connected with it so deeply, she broke down crying. Not because it was just a good movie, but because it reflected what she was living through. She said, "You can be talented, hardworking, good-hearted, but sometimes that's not enough in this industry. Not unless you give in." Give in to what, though? She didn't say it directly, but we all know. It could mean signing certain contracts, saying yes to things that go against your values, wearing what they want you to wear, acting how they want you to act, flashing skin when you'd rather flash skill, changing your sound, your look, your everything just to fit in. Instead of giving in, Chlöe decided to fight for her career the hard way, the honest way, the real way. She could have taken shortcuts. She could have chased trends. She could have let labels package her like a product and sell her soul for chart numbers. But she didn't. And she's paying the price. She's been judged, misunderstood, her music underpromoted, streaming numbers lower than expected. Even when she drops a solid R&B project like Trouble in Paradise, it doesn't get the push it deserves.
People ask, why isn't Chlöe bigger by now? The answer might be because she didn't sell out. Let's be clear, Chlöe Bailey isn't struggling because of lack of talent. This girl is one of the most well-rounded artists of her generation. She writes her own songs. She produces her own music. She plays multiple instruments. She dances like a pro. She can act. She can sing live. How many mainstream artists today can say all of that? The truth is, Chlöe should be everywhere right now. Award shows, radio, talk shows, Billboard charts, but she's not. And it's not because she's not good enough. It's because she's too real for the system. We've heard this story before. Artists who blow up overnight only to burn out just as fast. But behind the scenes, many of those artists made deals they can't speak about. They gave something up to gain something temporary. Sometimes it's creative control. Sometimes it's freedom. Sometimes it's something even deeper. But Chlöe's message is clear. If I have to give up who I am to make it, then I don't want it that way. That takes guts, because saying no in an industry that only rewards yes men is like swimming against the tide. But like she said after watching Sinners, you have to give darkness permission to enter. As long as you don't invite it in, you're safe. That line hits hard, because it's true for the industry, and it's true for life. Let's be real. Choosing integrity over opportunity will cost you. Just like Malcolm-Jamal Warner took longer to rise, just like he had to say no to roles that would have paid him millions. Chlöe is choosing the slow road too, the pure road, the road where you sleep at night knowing you didn't fake it, where you're proud of every song, every performance, every decision. That's the kind of career that lasts. Because when the trends fade, what you stood for stays. So what now? Is Chlöe stuck in the shadows forever? Not at all. Her time will come, and when it does, it'll mean so much more, because it won't be hype, it won't be fake love, it'll be earned. There's something powerful about being the real thing in a world full of copies, and Chlöe Bailey is the real thing. Just like Malcolm-Jamal Warner built a career he was never ashamed of, Chlöe is building a future she won't regret, one brick at a time, one song at a time, one honest choice at a time. So here's the real message behind both stories today.
Sinners, yes, I saw Sinners. It was phenomenal. Can I be honest? After Sinners, I cried. Do you want to know why I cried? Yes or no? Or you're just like, Chlöe, you cried because you're a crybaby. You just tell me.
Whether you're just a fan, a dreamer, a creator, or someone trying to survive this world with your values intact, remember this. Don't trade your truth for applause. Don't rush your journey just to keep up. And don't ever believe that your soul has a price tag, because the ones who stay solid, even when the world tries to break them, they shine forever. Malcolm-Jamal Warner is gone, but his dignity echoes. Chlöe Bailey is still rising, and she's doing it her way. So here's to real ones, to the artists who care, to the people who don't give in, to you. If you're fighting to stay honest in a fake world, don't stop. Your time will come. And when it does, it'll be beautiful. If you felt this message, do one thing for me. Like this video. Comment with your thoughts. I want to hear you. Share it with someone who needs this reminder. And subscribe. Because on this channel, we don't chase clout. We chase the truth. Until next time, take care of yourself and keep your soul right.